Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 20th day of June 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to APMEX, where we can check out those live spot prices. However, before I do that, I'm going to welcome you over to Good Morning to You with Tiny Numismatics number 165. Hope I didn't scream in your ear right there, but I'm really excited to have you join us at 9:30 a.m. this morning Eastern and 6:30 Pacific. Now, our next stop today is APMEX, like I told you. Looks like gold is up $3 to 1851.60. Silver is up 7 cents to 21.95. Platinum up $7.80 to 9.62. And looks like palladium is up $14.80 to 1864.50. Now, our next stop is going to be the United States Mint. They got an awesome product coming out this Thursday, and that would be June 23rd. And that's the silver proof set for 2022, product 22RH, minted out of San Francisco, California. And let's go ahead and look at I guess, a historical perspective on these particular proof sets. We're going to look at mintages, and this is just for the last few years, okay, nothing too comprehensive. It says here, silver proof set 2020, $105. Earlier in the year, that year, was $60, and I think the Mint gave us all a heads up that it was going to be raising the prices. So we, well, I mean, I guess people took advantage of that. And they also had raised the price on the silver quarters that year. I think it was like 155, 154, and went to 225. So look at this. Silver content in this particular set is 1.65 ounces or 46.89 grams. Isn't that incredible? And they reported it down here in the quarters as 6.343 grams. Isn't that incredible? So remember that. They measure it in grams here, and they measure it in ounces and grams here as well. Isn't that incredible? And it is a beautiful set, no doubt about it. And it came with the reverse proof nickel from West Point, New York. And it was a tremendous set to own. But they didn't make too many of these. And I'm going to show you the total that they did here. I'm going to go Control F, hit the silver proof sets, and it looks like 2020 had 313,183 of these particular sets totally minted. It is sold out. You can only get it on eBay right now, and I imagine with the silver reverse proof or the reverse proof nickel, it's anywhere between $130 to $180. Now, next stop is going to be the silver proof set for 2021. Now, this one is still for sale, and they have sold a good number of these. In fact, I think the number stands at about 313 to 340 on this one. Not sure exactly. Let me find out here in a second. So this one is $105. Now, we know the United States Mint has 3 less quarters last year. They only had the Tuskegee Airman, which was the final edition of the America the Beautiful quarters series that features states. Okay, and believe it or not, the United States of America crossing the Delaware quarter was actually part of the America the Beautiful quarters law. So that they said, well, they anticipated this was going to be the one and done. But anyway, long story short, there was only 2 that came out last year. But look at same price. All right, still is available. Add to bag. But look at the way they report the silver content. Where is it here? Okay, you can't find it. Remember here, they reported it right off the bat. Right there, under all the first bullet points. Well, did they do that here last year? Absolutely not. Looks like they were embarrassed. I don't know. I'm not sure what was going on, but look, they made it all the way here down to the bottom, and it was just actually less than an ounce of silver. And because of that, it makes me think, well, are you going to have any silver with your silver proof set? I mean, you look at silver proof set, you're thinking you're going to get at least an ounce, ounce and a half of silver, which clearly that wasn't the case last year. And is that going to be the case going forward this year? Well, let's find out. So this one, let's talk about mintages first. This one has sold, let's see, 30,000. They've sold 280, I think, here to Coin News. 286 plus the 30. Yeah, you're looking over 300,000, just like the last year before that, 2020. Now let's go to this year's silver proof set. That's 2022. It says no mintage limit, no product limit. However, we know this year is the year of limited availability. The United States Mint has not said that these are all gobbled up on enrollment, so that does give us some hope that if we are wanting to purchase these, we will have a chance. Because like I said, this is the second opportunity to pick up these American Women quarters in a silver fractional. However, we have to look at the contents, or at least the weight of these particular quarters, because I think the United States Mint perhaps did something here, and I'm not exactly how to frame it or how to reference it, but something's going on, and it doesn't seem, I don't know. Here, look at this. Okay, silver proof set 2020, minted San Francisco, California, June 23rd, 2022, noon release. We will be doing a drop. All right, look at this. Each set contains 1.473 troy ounces of fine silver. And Rising Heritage has also mentioned this in his videos. But look at this. This is the exact same. There's 5 here and 5 here. And if we go to 2020, well, here we go. If we go to the 2020 set, there's 5 here and 5 here. However, this particular set has 1.65 ounces, 46.89 grams. And remember, I told you they reported those grams in grams. Well, if we go to the silver proof set of 2022, well, 1.4. So it's clearly lacking in silver ounces. And not only that, the way they're reporting this is completely different as well. Why the change? Why not stay consistent? Why change the continuity? What is going on? Why American women quarters? Why did they get shortchanged? So it looks like what would be really nice, actually, you see how they have the diameter here? What about the thickness and thinness? That would be an amazing thing to find out. And let's face it, it says weight, silver fine weight. And because it is 3/9 fine silver, all of this weight is, well, that's the coin. There's no extra. There's no cupro nickel or clad anything going on there. That's what you get. And why did they change it? It makes no sense. The mint didn't come out and explain why. Maybe they should, but is it demeaning the fact that it's women and they've discounted or shortchanged the women on their silver content? And could the mint next year add that remaining content back to the silver proof sets, much like they did here when there was over 1.5 ounces of silver for each set? Not sure, but look at this. I want to talk about mintages now. 248,000. Will the mint add more? Probably. But last week we knew they were at 126,000. Will they keep adding more? That's the question. Well, let's look at coinnews.net and we look at these silver proof sets. Okay, 285. They're still selling that one, but they're not selling any more. This one, 313,000, 412,000, 332,000. So what does this particular mintage say? Right here, 248,178, if they do not add more in a historical sense. Well, let's go here to Wikipedia and look up those United States sets, silver proof sets. And they started, okay, in 1976, and then they basically restarted again in 1992. And here we go. These are the mintages, and these are the really important ones to consider. Now, look at that. Almost 4 million of those, and you can still get them for a reasonable price, and they are very beautiful. No doubt about that. And look at this. They had 1 million in 1992, and then they realized, we made probably too many of those, so they cut the mintage in half, so it's about 500,000, 600,000, and so on and so forth. And then they bumped it up again back in 1999, okay? And that's when all those quarters and things came out. They were like, yeah, they were hyped up on those. Everybody was trying to, those state quarters. So they stayed hyped, they stayed hyped, they stayed hyped. They even got more hype in 2003. And then obviously you know what happened in 2008 and 9, okay? That's when things started to go south as far as the numbers. And they have continued to go south ever since then. Look at that, 395, 419, 429, 387, 369, 358, 332, 412, and 313 from 2020. And we know that 2020 is completely sold out. We've already talked about that, but 2021 is still for sale. And that one has 313. And look at this. Look at this. We've even talked about this before, how at the mint, because there are very few products available, well, look at this. 60% of the top 10 are from 2021. And that silver proof set in 2021 sold 286, 175, and there's already 30,000 still available, but it's selling about 300 per week. Isn't that incredible? Tell you folks, we are in an interesting time at the United States Mint with what they're doing with the numbers, what they're doing with the weights of the silver proof set and the thickness. So many questions. Will we ever get answers? I don't think we will. And if we do have a Freedom of Information request, a FOIA or whatever it's called, will we get answers? I don't know. I'm not sure. But we do need them because we got to find out what's going on with our coins. I mean, how could one be 1.65 ounces and then one be 1.4 ounces? If that's the case, I mean, look at, they're all the same quarters. They're all the same denominations here. The only thing that has changed is, well, what is the mint doing? That's what's changed. Now for the plus ones today. This one is from Maya Angelou, and it says here, if you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. Maya Angelou said that. She's remarkable. She's got so many beautiful inspirational quotes. I think it might be time to get one of her books. Now, over here, another plus one. This is a beautiful song. It's Kokomo by the Beach Boys, and it's got lyrics, and it is beautiful. It's a good vibration for a Monday morning. And listen, back to the United States Mint webpage. If you are looking to get these Wilma Mankiller quarters this morning at 7:30 a.m., I would be logged in before that, and make sure you're not logged out due to inactivity. And good luck. I got a feeling this morning they are going to become available to you. So good luck. And I think that's it for me today. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're in, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.